Too many fritzies going on, Alice.
Comfortable seat at the back of your mat. Let your hands rest on your knees, palms up, open to receive, or roll in your lap, dominant hand resting in non-dominant hand with your thumbs touching. Close your eyes, begin to inhale and exhale through the nose. Settling into this moment right here, right now. Today's flow will lead to stress your connective tissue as well as quiet the mind. Hands at your heart center in prayer. Set an intention for yourselves. Something that makes you happy. What do you want? Take your thumbs up to your third eye and see your intention clearly. Take the hands up overhead and reach them up to the heavens. Reach those hands up high, high, high. Cross your thumbs, separate the fingers wide, exhale the hands to the earth, and come onto your knees for a wide-legged child's pose. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Spiritual shit.
So the forehead's resting on the earth. The knees are wide for your chest and belly to drop into. Now raise your face. Walk your hands slightly over to your right. Sweep your left arm through, left palm faces up. Come onto the back of your left shoulder. Resting on the left side of your forehead. The right forearm is relaxed. You can even keep your eyes closed. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back to the breath or to your intention. If a negative thought starts to arise, change it to something positive. It's called Pratipaksha Bhavana. Changing a negative thought to a positive one. You're getting into the back of the left rhomboid and deltoid. Releasing tension out of the neck and the shoulders. Getting into the front of the feet, front of the ankles. Inhale, sweep the left arm out, come back to center. Walk your hands to the left, sweep the right arm through, right palm faces up, come onto the back of the right shoulder, let the left forearm relax. Your right palm is facing up. One side may feel completely different than the other. It's perfectly normal. We use one side more than the other. You may have injuries. You may have worked something yesterday that is sore or tender. Just see if you could observe what happens in the body, what goes on inside of your mind when you observe. Maybe where things feel a little sticky. So when we hold poses for a couple of moments, we get into the connective tissue, which is called your fascia. It's plastic. So it needs a little time and heat in order to become rehydrated, plumped up, returning to its youthful appearance. Inhale, sweep the right arm out, come back to center. Now walk the hands towards you. Lift the buttocks off the heels. Tuck your toes. Now this is challenging, tucking the toes. You're going to stress the plantar fascia in the feet. You can pull the little pinky toe out if you need to. Hands resting on your thighs. Fingers are separated wide. Inhale, sweep the hands up the thighs, look up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, sweep the hands up the thighs, look up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Again. 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 Offer your hands out in front of you, the burnt offering. Palms up, pinkies touch. Exhale the hands down, fingers point towards the toes, wrist face forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Lift your fingers. Take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh, right hand to the outside of your left foot. Turn your head gently and slowly looking over your left shoulder. Let the left shoulder fall away from your ear. Droop the chin towards the armpit. Change sides, right hand to left thigh, left hand to the outside of the right foot. Turn your head to the right, drop the right shoulder away. Let the chin droop towards the armpit. Press your finger pads down in between the knees and let's come into Malasana, the garland pose. So the toes point out, the heels in. Make your feet as wide as you need to in order to get those heels down and the outer edges of the feet down. Arms are inside of your legs. The palms face up. Drop the chin to the chest. The backs of the hands are on the mat. The elbows are bent. Allow your arms to be relaxed. So imagine your arms to be a garland of flowers draped around your neck. This pose, Malasana, helps us to go into a state of pratyahara. Pratyahara is sense withdrawal. Maybe you can imagine these blossoms that are draped around your neck. Think of your favorite scented flower, and maybe through your imagination you could pick up the scent of those blossoms that are draped around your neck. You're getting into your Achilles, your sacrum, and your hips. So as we warm up these hips, you may notice upwellings of emotion starting to occur. They're called vasanas. Acknowledge them and let them go. Raise your face. Take your left arm in front of your left leg, left hand out to the left. Inhale the right arm up and nudge it back. Looking up at the right thumb. Karmic angels, we call Gandhavas. 10 karmic credits for every good deed we perform. Right arm down in front of the right leg, right hand out to the right. Left arm up, look at the left thumb. The devas, the apsaras. 1 karmic debt is for every negative deed we perform. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Left hand down. Claw the mat out in front of you, focus at the top of your mat, so you're clawing the mat and focusing. Concentration is called dharana, which leads to dhyana meditation. So we focus, remember your intention. Walk your right hand forward, right knee down, left hand forward, left knee down, come to the top of your mat and tabletop. Wrist underneath your shoulders, knees and feet are hip width. Circle your torso to the right for dancing line.
में आके को भी दे दोगे आके सर
Again, you're warming up your hips.
आके के दे
Come back, circle to your left with a lioness.
आके सुनार मुझान से के दे आके आकर न पाए के उठ जाए ए दे की दे और करे ताकन सके दे के देवट पावे देवट होए नानक जाने
Come back to center. Inhale, look up, broaden your collarbones, Vidyasana, the holy cow, arching your back. Exhale, chin to the chest. You can hiss it out for the cat, Madhyasana. Inhale, look up. Now you're warming up your spine, cooling down the mind. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Separate the fingers wide, toes are tucked, chest and chin to the floor for crouching tiger. The elbows are up towards your hips, opening up the thoracic spine, preventing the hunchback known as kyphosis. We're stopping it from getting any worse if it's already starting to occur due to poor posture. If you're hanging over your phone or computer, pitching counter, or steering wheel all day, keeping the neck healthy. It goes from your clavicles to your jaw. Roll through onto your bellies. Walk your forearms forward, elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Legs are hip width apart, tops of the feet to the floor. Press into your hands, come into infant or seal's pose. It's a form of Bhujangasana, a form of cobra. It's a back bend. Drop the chin to the chest. They are leveraging from bone to bone. So maybe you press more into your finger pads, maybe you press more the outer edges of the hands, so you're not putting all the weight into those wrists. The chin to the chest, you're getting into your lumbar spine, your quadratus lumborum. Elbows down, back in Sphinx pose. Drop the chin to the chest. Now the elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. Your forehead's hanging in midair. You're getting it to the sides and the back of the neck. We have so much tension we hold in the neck and the shoulders. Let the head just hang. These little muscles that hang in the back and the sides of the neck, let them get tugged and pulled. The Sphinx is one of the avatars of Vishnu. Vishnu, the sustainer, the maintainer. The Sphinx is known as Nara Singha, Nara Singhasana. Stands up to authority, defies authority when they know authority is abusing their power. Raise your face. And come all the way down onto your belly. Arms alongside of you, sleeping serpent, palms face up. Look over your right shoulder. Bend your right leg and see if you can get that right wrist to rest inside the medial arch of the right foot and let the right hand just hang. Then turn your head to the left, bend your left leg, and see if you can get the left wrist to rest inside the medial arch of the left foot. And you're not pulling the legs are actually pulling your arms back. It's a gentle, gentle, gentle quad stretch, and it's a gentle, gentle tug and pull at your shoulders and arms. Now gently turn your head to look right.
Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidanandamurtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya
Release your legs. Chin to center. Hands underneath your shoulders.
Tuck it all the way back as you come on back to your child's pose. Big toes touch, knees are wide, forehead rest.
Sweep the hands towards you.
And come to sit on the backs of your feet for just a moment. Their hands resting in your lap, dominant hand resting on non-dominant hand. Do what you can right here, right now to sit just like this. We're going to practice a little bit of Nadi Shodhana before we go into our seated flow. So now your left hand is going to rest on your left thigh in chin. Chin mudras is index to thumb, seal of consciousness. Right hand up in abhaya. Press the spear away. Now we're going to come into Deer Mudra, Vishnu Mudra. Index and middle finger to the base of the thumb. It looks like deer antlers. Inhale through both nostrils. You're going to take that right ring finger to the left nostril and exhale right. Inhale right. Thumb to the right nostril. Exhale left. Inhale left. Index finger to the left nostril. Tuck the chin and hold. Imagine your head filling up like a giant water balloon full of air. Exhale right. Inhale right. Thumb to the right. Tuck the chin to the chest. Hold. Exhale left. One more round. Inhale left. Index to the left. Tuck the chin and hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Up to the right. Tuck the chin and hold. Exhale left. Let the hands go. And roll on over to your left side in a seated siren position. Both hands are going to hold on to your right ankle. And you're going to look over your right
Both
shoulder.
hands.
You're on your left hip.
You're adorable.
And you're going to look
Oh,
over.
you're not even close.
You're going to look over your right shoulder as if you're looking at your reflection in a pool of still water, Bob.
Narcissist.
Yes, exactly. Narcissism. When our minds are clear, we can see our reflections. When the water is clear and still, we can see our reflections clear.
I see more.
When the water is turbulent, we can't see anything. Inhale, raise the face. Look over your left shoulder. So when the mind's turbulent, we can't see clearly. But when the mind is still, we can see our true selves. Come back to sit. We're going to pull this right leg back and the left leg in front. So see that you come into like a pinwheel or a pinwheel type of thing going on here. So see if you can keep your left thigh in line with the top of your mat. So your left shin is on alongside it, and then I'll have you spin around. So, right, there you go. Now, look at the top of your mat, and then see if you can come on down onto your elbow in front of your left thigh. my left thigh is like this?
Like this?
No. Keep it like that. But you see how my left thigh is like this?
That?
Yes. Now, if it's there for you, come all the way down onto your torso and then look to your left. You're getting into that left hip deeply. If you have to stay on your elbows, that's fine. If you have to cross your arms underneath your face, if you have to look to your right, that's fine too. Some of you have neck injuries. Listen to your body before you listen to me. This pose is known as the vortex. Vortex in Sanskrit, vritti. Think of spinning, whirlpools, hurricanes, tornadoes. Those things that sometimes our thoughts, they spin out of control. We want to quiet the vritti. Bring your chin back to center. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up. And now just walk everything over to the left. So now your left shin is in line with the top of the mat, but you're still in that world. You're still in the pinwheel pose. Remember when we used to get those sticks when we were little that would fill the candy? I'm showing my age now. I don't think they sell those anymore. Okay. You're still in this position. Now what's going to happen here is you're going to take your left elbow down in front of your left knee or in front of your shin. The left hand's going to hold on to the left foot. The right hand's going to hold on to the left foot. And you're going to pull yourself down towards that big left toe. Maybe you can block your left nostril with your left thumb. Maybe you can block your left nostril with your big left toe and do Nadi Shodhana, Nadi Shodhani out of the right nostril alone. The right nostril, Pingala.
Maybe we could just stay like this.
Right. So there you go. What we're doing here is, if you're doing the thumb or the big toe, you're clearing the right nostril. It's the male energy channel known as Pingala. We have 72,000 nadis in the body. The male side is Pingala. The female side is Ida. You're clearing the Pingala energy channel. So 72,000 nadis, 360,000 meridians. So much goes on in this body. You're also tugging and pulling at that left hip. And the vrittis are mentioned in Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, a scripture written a couple thousand years ago, scribed by Patanjali. It's written in 4 chapters. They're called padas. And the sutras are just threads of information, aphorisms, threads of knowledge. And there's 196 sutras in the book. And in the first chapter, the very first sutra says, Atha Yoga Anushasanam. Now for the exposition of yoga. Atha now, yoga, to union, to yoke, connect. Anushasanam, explore, educate, contemplate. So the whole first chapter is on contemplation. Why? Why we practice? Maybe we learn something new about ourselves each time we practice. The second sutra says, Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga stops the mental fluctuations that spin inside of the head. Press into your hands. Come on up. Take your right hand to your right ankle. Pull this right foot forward right in front of the right glute. So the right heel is going to be right in front of the right glute. The left ankle is going to rest right on top of this right foot. You're going to hug the right leg like a dad would cradle his child. And listen to the right knee with your right ear.
leaning to your right. Listening in Sanskrit is called Shruti. You're listening with your right ear of wisdom. It's called Viveka. Wisdom and discernment. Again, the male side. So the Vrittis, there's 5 of them that keep the mind spinning, according to Patanjali. The first one is pramana. We get it from right knowledge, what we see with our own 2 eyes. We get it from inference. When we see smoke, we assume this fire. We get it from scripture and texts. Things that have been written over and over again for thousands of years, we assume them to be true. Textbooks. That's the first one. And vrittis can be painful or painless. Krishna or akrishna. The second vritti, vipriyaya, wrong knowledge, misconceptions. Walk into a dark room, see something black coiled up in the corner, we assume it's a snake. Put the light on and it's a coiled up piece of rope. The third one, viltapa, lie, falsehood. Fourth one, nidra, deep sleep. Could have nightmares, sweet dreams, fitful sleeps. And the last one, smrtaya, memories. Could be awful, could be wonderful. We may remember something one way from when we were little, and a friend or a sibling remembers it totally different. Memories are the most powerful because they can crop up at any time. Those are your 5 vrittis. Those are the things that keep our minds occupied. Continuing to feel this in your right hip. Inhale, come on up.
Let's take the right leg in front or the right leg on top. Either half lotus or sukhasana. So half lotus would be the right leg on top, sukhasana would be the right leg in front. Take your left hand to your right knee, right thumb behind your tailbone, sitting up as straight as you can today. Turn your head to the left. Let that left shoulder fall away again. Remember in the beginning we let the head droop. How do we quiet the vrittis? Patanjali says we quiet the vrittis through practice, steadily and earnest without break. And he says that stops the rotations. Abhyasya is the practice. Viragyam with dispassion. Patnarodaha stops the rotations. Dispassion without being attached to the outcome. Both hands over to the outside of the left knee and come on down.
Now you could just rest your head towards the left knee.
You can
Block that left nostril again with your left thumb. You can block that left nostril with the toenail side of the right big toe. Once again, clearing your right nostril. Feeling it in that right hip. So we've been working this right hip all along. So dispassion, practicing without being attached to the outcome. We're human and we're attached to everything about that concerns the outcome. We eat well so we can be healthy. We go to work so we can make a living and hopefully do what we love. But he says practice yoga without being attached to the outcome, just practice. We learn through each and every practice, and through each and every practice we become a little bit more spiritually educated, enlightened. Palms down, walk your hands back towards you.
this right leg out to the right, but keep it bent and the right foot splayed open. You have the knees are splayed. It's like a cupid's width here. Hands down in between the knees. Maybe you're able to come onto your elbows, hands in prayer, and drop your head. You're going to feel this in your IT band on the right side. The IT band, the iliotibial band, goes from the outside of the right ankle to the outside of the right hip. And we drop the head. Close your eyes. Go back to your intention or something else that makes you happy or your breath. Remember, we practice with dispassion, not being attached, not getting stuck. We just practice. He also says in another sutra, we should be happy for those who are happy. Be compassionate to those who are not. Be delighted for the virtuous and disregard the wicked. He says if we don't do these things, the only ones who's going to be miserable are us. Happy for those who are happy. Be compassionate for those who are not. Find delight in the virtuous and disregard the wicked. Walk your hands back to center. Extend the left leg out. And gently windshield wipe the legs from side to side. Now let's roll onto the right hip and stack the knees like a mermaid's tail. Hold on to your left ankle with both hands. Look over your left shoulder. You're going to squeeze the left waist and lengthen the right this time as you look back over your left shoulder at that still water. Close your eyes. Inhale, raise your face, look over your right shoulder. Droop the right shoulder away. You're going to feel a little bit of tug and pull on the left side of your neck. Raise your face. Pull that left leg back now and that right leg out in front of you. Try to have that left thigh now in line with the top of your mat when you come into your pinwheel. Take your forearms forward, come onto your elbows. Maybe this is as far as you can go today. Maybe you can come all the way down onto that torso, arms out in T, and this time look to your right. If you can't look right, look left. Do your best. You're going to feel a tug and pull in the right hip, in the left hip. Feel nothing in the knees. If the knees hurt, readjust, get out the pose, do what you need to do to take care of yourself, to have no pain. All you should feel is tugging and pulling. You're listening with your left ear of dispassion, Viragyam. Non-attached and understanding.
साष्टांगं प्रणतिः स्तुतिर्बहुविधा हे समस्तं मया संकल्पेन समर्पितं तव विभो
Bring your chin back to center. Hands underneath your shoulders. And press yourself up.
Come back and spin it over to your right, so your right shin now is in line with the top of the mat. You're still in your pinwheel, but you just kind of swept it around. That's it. Now, you're going to have the right elbow down in front of your right shin or in front of your right knee. Left hand and right hand are going to grab the right foot. Maybe you block the right nostril with your right thumb. Maybe you block the right nostril with your big right toe. And you're going to breathe out of Ida, Nadi. Hearing the female Nadi. The nadis cross at the Sushumna, which is the danda of the spine, at the chakra. Breathing up deep inside that right hip. We have 8 chakras. We also practice yoga through sadhana, which is the practice. And we practice yoga through the 8-limb philosophy known as Ashtanga. Ashta 8 on the limb. The first 2 limbs are how we show up. There are yamas and niyamas. There's 5 of each. Lots of 5s. 5 vrittis, 5 yamas. Yamas are our ethical precepts. How we show up. Ahimsa, not harming. Satya, the truth. Asteya, not stealing. Brahmacharya, controlling our sexual impulses. And aparigraha, not hoarding, not coveting. Inhale, come on up. It's the first of the 8-limbed philosophy. Take the left hand to the left ankle and pull the left foot forward right in front of your left glute. Right ankle rests right on top of the left foot. Hug the left leg like a mom would cradle her child, listening with your left ear of Viragi and dispassion and understanding. Shruti is listening. And Shraddha is having faith. So when you lean to your left, just have faith that you're not going to fall over as you lean to your left. The second limb of the niyama is more personal to us, moral observances. The first one is saucha, purity. So not just showing up clean on the outside, but purity, clean on the inside, eating some clean living foods, thinking pure thoughts, drinking clean water. The second niyama, santosha, contentment. Being okay with whatever is going on in our lives. Accepting what is. Being grateful for whatever it is that we do have. The last 3 niyamas describe Kriya or Raja Yoga, which means meditation. Tapas, heat, austerity, discipline. Swadhyaya, study of self and scripture, is the 4th niyama. And the 5th niyama is Vishvara Pranadhana, surrendering to the divine. In this case, you're surrendering to gravity. Inhale, come on up. And now take the left leg on top, or the left leg in front for Sukhasana, left leg on top for Ardha Padmasana, half lotus. Take your left arm behind you, right hand to your left knee. Gently and slowly turn your head to look over your right shoulder for a double helix. Droop the chin. Let the right shoulder fall. The first two limbs are basically like our 10 commandments. The third limb of the asana is the postures. Patanjali says they should be steady and comfortable. Sthira Sukha Asana. Fourth limb pranayama, life force extension, breath control. Fifth limb pratyahara, sense withdrawal. I spoke about it in the beginning when we were in malasana. Those are our outer limbs. Take your hands over to the outside of your right knee and take a bow. Maybe you want to block your right nostril now with your right big thumb, or with your right thumb, or the back of the left big toenail, and come on down and clearing your Ida nadis one more time. Accessing that left hip. But according to Patanjali, we have obstacles to overcome, hurdles to overcome, in order to get to this space within the 8 limbs. The last 3 limbs of those 8, the 6th limb is dharana, concentration. The 7th limb is dhyana, meditation, because concentration leads to meditation. And the 8th limb is samadhi, pure consciousness, where we can see perfectly clearly. There's no veil. Listen to your finger pads and come on. Extend that left leg out, the sole of the right foot into the inner left thigh, and the left knee stays bent. Left foot splays open, hands stand in between your knees. Come on down onto your elbows, hands in prayer, drop the chin to the chest. Feel it in the left iliotibial band as you come on down. The obstacles we need to overcome, the hurdles we need to overcome, they're called kleshas. The first obstacle we need to overcome in this lifetime is avidya, no vision, ignorance. Holds us back. So imagine your 5 kleshas now are your fingers. Ignorance, avidya, the thumb. What does the thumb do? It presses things down. Ignorance causes wars. Wreaks havoc. This is why we study, to gain knowledge, so we're not ignorant. So we can help those who can't help themselves. We can help ourselves if we know the proper action to take. Second obstacle, asmita, the ego, the pointer finger. What does it do? It points at everybody else and never ourselves. It's like a spoiled child who wants what it wants when it wants it. We need to crush the ego. The ego is full of baloney. There's no purpose. The last 3 kleshas, the last 3 obstacles live in the house of ego. Middle finger ragas, our attachments. There you go, the middle finger, that's what you can give to your attachments. Things that make you happy today may not make you happy in 10 years from now. Your stuff. You come in alone, you go out alone. You can't take your stuff with you. You can't take people with you. Inhale, walk your hands back towards you. Extend the right leg out and gently windshield wipe your feet from side to side. soles of the feet together before we come onto our backs. We're going to bring our hands down in between the legs. We're going to walk the hands forward, palms up, and come into our lotus blossom. Padmasana, drop your head. What does the lotus represent? Well, the lotus flower comes up from the muck and the mud, reaching for the sun. And when it gets to the top of the water, it opens up to this beautiful flower, representing that any one of us can come up from the muck and the mud, from the lowest point in our lives, and come back to be something beautiful, strong, enchanting. The fourth klesha, Dvesha, hatreds, aversions, the ring finger. We've all seen marriages end in bitter divorces. That's that ring finger. Very fine line between love and hate. We usually treat the ones we love the shittiest. Excuse my language. And the last klesha, the pinky, abhinivesha, clinging to bodily life or fear of death. Hanging on to dear life. There's nothing to fear. Palms down, walk your hands back towards you. Now, you guys are all going to spin around when I show you this, but before you do, I'm going to just show you what we're going to do. Keep your legs the way they are. And you're going to take your hands behind you either like this or like this. And see what happens. I personally, because I have so many herniated discs, I like this way as opposed to this way. And then what's going to happen when you spin around in that same position, you're going to come down onto your backs, like so. And you're going to massage that low back. Spin around, spin around, spin around, Mommy. There you go. And you're going to massage your low back with the backs of the wrists. The back gets massaged with the back of the wrists, and the wrist massaging the low back. If you can only do one hand, or if you can't leave the hands there at all, just take them out. Do your best. After a couple of breaths, it starts to feel pretty nice. Ganesha removes obstacles. He's the Lord of hosts. So that's what's described in the second chapter is the eight-limbed philosophy. The third chapter of the sutras, Patanjali describes overcoming hurdles or obstacles, overcoming everything. And he talks about the results of the practice as well as the warnings that come along with the results of the practice. Now bring your feet to standing. Both knees are bent. Your feet are in standing. Lift the buttocks, the sacrum, and the low back off the hands. Remove the hands. Bring the sacrum, low back, and buttocks to the floor, and hug those thighs into your belly. Gently rocking from side to side. Or just hugging the thighs in, which is fine. Now arms out in T, palms up, extend the legs up to the sky, Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. Slight bend in the knees, feet are going towards the sky. This helps to take all the old blood out of the feet and legs, replacing it with new oxygenated blood.
helps us to recover from panic and anxiety, reducing all of that nonsense. It helps to give the heart a rest, recovering and helping to lessen varicose veins, swelling in the feet and the legs, shins. Helps with shin splints. Calming the nervous system. Assisting a better sleep in the evening. Assisting the body to relax. Bend the knees, hands to the outsides of the feet, the happy baby. Ananda Balasana. If you can't hold on to the outer edges of the feet, just bend your elbows and let your hands rest on the outside of the calves, so you don't have to take your arms off the floor. Whatever makes you happy. This is happy baby, Ananda Balasana. One-legged happy baby. Let that right arm go out to the right. Let that right leg just sway open. Let it go. Holding on to the outside of the left foot, or just take a little assist to the outside of the left leg, but the right leg just floating out there, out to the right. Right hand to the outside of the right foot, left arm out to the left, let that left leg sway over. So the warnings, the obstacles that we need to overcome. Warnings as well as the rewards. He says, be careful to not use your yoga for evil. Hug both thighs into the belly. Arms out in T. Roll the knees to the left. Take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Right arm out to the right. Bend the right elbow. Right palm faces up. Look over your right shoulder. Bring your spine and belly twist, getting into your spiral line of fascia. Deep inside the visceral fat, accessing the connective tissue that surrounds the liver, which squeezes out the toxins. Kidney and adrenals on the side. Don't use your yoga for evil. Don't cast your pearls before swine. If somebody's not interested in what you're doing, let it be. This is your practice. It's personal to you. Not everybody wants what you want. Allow your left hand to flop open and palm up. You no longer have to hold the knees together, they should just stay.
Right now, breathe. Right now, breathe. Right now, breathe. Right now, breathe.
This is where we achieve those special
Right
powers.
now, breathe.
We're able to see a little bit more clearly.
Right
Very
now,
fast. Because we gain knowledge,
breathe.
we gain some insight
Right now,
into this yoga practice. Bring the head back to center, roll the knees out. Roll the knees to your right. Right hand to the outside of the left eye, left arm out to the left, bend the left elbow, look over your left shoulder, come into your spine and belly twist on this side. Chaturanga Parvattanasana. Getting deep inside the visceral fat here, kidney and adrenals on this side, accessing the connective tissue that surrounds the spleen and pericardium on this side. Right of the bile, keeping vessels that go to the heart healthy. And knowing enough not to harm, because sometimes when people access certain knowledge and power, they get a bit cocky. So knowing enough to realize we don't know everything. We we don't have all the answers. And to be careful about how you use the knowledge you do have. Allow the right hand to flop down palm. In the last chapter, it's all about Kabbalah, independence, moksha, liberation, ananda bliss. After you gain knowledge about so many things,
Light me up.
the ability
Breathe.
to learn how to relax
Light me up.
and go to that place
Breathe.
of Satchitananda truth,
Light me up.
bliss consciousness.
Breathe. Light me up. Breathe.
Bring the head back to center, roll onto your back. Bring the feet to the floor. Now see if you can get the soles of the feet to come together and let the knees splay open. Take your hands to your heart center in prayer.
Breathe.
Your thumbs to your third eye once again.
Light me up.
Now your hands are in prayer at your third eye. Reach those hands up to the sky. So your wrists are right above your face. Your fingers are pointing to the sky.
Breathe.
Now keep your thumbs together and your pinkies together. Open up your index finger, your middle finger, and your ring finger. And look at that space at the base of your wrist. You should see a diamond in the lotus. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. So here you are. Close your eyes and shoot your intention right through the diamond in the lotus. Shoot your intention with your eyes closed right through that diamond in the lotus up to the heavens. Shoot that intention right up through that diamond in your lotus.
Light me up.
Fingers back together. Close your lotus blossom. Bring those thumbs back to your third eye, to your throat, to your heart. Arms come down alongside of you, palms facing up, open to receive. Extend your right leg to the right corner of the mat. Extend your left leg to the left corner of the mat. Let your feet splay open. Close your eyes, arms alongside of you, palms facing up. This is your Shavasana. Allow your bodies to fully relax. Let your bodies absorb and receive all of the benefits of this practice today.
Gently turning your head from side to side. Stretching your arms overhead like you're stretching and reaching for the first time in the morning. Bend your knees, hug them into your belly, and roll on over to the right side in the fetal position, resting your head on your right arm as if it were a pillow. Lying in the fetal position for 9 gestational breaths. Reminding yourselves just how important it is to give a little bit back to yourselves each day. So you have what it takes to give back. When you are ready, only when you are ready, use your left hand to press yourself up to a seated position for our final moments of meditation. You may have a soft gaze on the floor in front of you or keep your eyes closed. And some prayer in your heart center to your third eye. I'd like to now join me in the final sound of Om. Inhale. May all living beings in all of the world be happy and free, and may our thoughts, words, and actions contribute to the health and happiness of all living creatures everywhere. I wish you all Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thanks, guys.